Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing Claire Douglas's The Couple of Number 9. I've read, this is my second book by her. First one I read by her was called Last Seen Alive. That one was very good as well. This one is also very good, and it's a mystery thriller, psychological thriller. Um, and yeah, it was about this couple who moved into a new house, and they end up finding two bodies in their garden when they start looking around it, and they want to find out whose bodies they are. And connected to the mystery of that is the woman's mother, who is in a retirement home, I believe, and um, she can't really speak that well because of how old she is and all that, and she has dementia, I believe it was, and yeah, and it's clear that there's more to it than what meets the eye, and the woman in the relationship is pregnant with their child, and they need to find out whose bodies they are and how her mum is connected to it, because I think it was her, it's like a family house, so it was hers before um, the daughters, and the mother tells stories of her past to try and get the truth of the matter, but her memory is jaded, and um it's very apart, and it's not totally together. All her thoughts are not together, and the story doesn't make sense in all parts because she can't put them all together all the time in her head. So they need to piece together the little information they have from what the mother is telling the daughter and figure out whose body is in the garden and how it ended up there in the first place. And yeah, so it's told two different perspectives. So first you get the daughter's perspective, who lives in the house, of her reaction to the bodies being found in the garden, and also the husband, his thoughts of um no, not husband, boyfriend, because they're not married yet, and and yeah, so you get to see their reaction to what happened, and you also get to see the mother's story of what happened in her past for that to happen, and the mother has a very shady past, and a lot of different things happened, and people were looking for her and all this stuff, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding it. But it was a very good book. Like the first one I read of hers, Last Seen Alive. Last Seen Alive was about, it was about this woman who goes to this house. Uh, she was rang by someone um, to ask and go house sit for someone, and she finds out that it actually isn't that person's house who she thinks she is going to visit, but it is someone else's. And then it was all set up for her to go visit that house, and the whole mystery is who is it that set her up and why, and she eventually does discover, and then there's a whole big plot around that follows once she gets back home after visiting the house. So I would say both of these books are definitely on par with one another. Both of the books are very good. I would rate them, probably, they're both probably 5-star reads for me, to be honest, because Claire Douglas, the writer of these novels, is very good at doing these mystery thrillers, and I just really like this kind of writing, and it's the kind of book that I can just sit and read and just enjoy throughout, and there's nothing I can say that I didn't like about the book. It's just my genre, it's my thing. It probably won't be for everybody, but it's just really what I'm into, and if you think you like the gist of it, if you like the sound of it, or if you just like the vague idea or the story or whatever, then you should definitely go and check both of these books out. If you should, if you should see them anywhere, or even any other titles of Claire Douglas, because I have a couple others I have to read from her, and I hope and I think and I believe that they will be as good as these two I've already read by her. So, and I have faith in her writing. So, yeah, that's what I have to say on this book and her writing in general.